let's be honest. Cleaning when you're young is already a nuisance. But cleaning when you're older, your joints ache, your back puts up a fight, and just bending over leaves you out of breath. That's an entirely different tier of difficulty. And for anyone dealing with chronic pain, limited mobility, or ongoing fatigue, it isn't merely hard, it can feel downright impossible. But here's the bright side. You don't have to deep clean like some 20-year-old TikTok star performing choreographed vacuum dances. All you need are smart, lazy, yet effective tricks that work alongside your body, not against it. So if cleaning feels like scaling Everest, stick around. This one's for you. Let's kick things off with a truth most folks won't voice out loud. You're allowed to clean at a slower pace. You're allowed to do a little less. You're allowed to put your energy first. That isn't laziness, that's wisdom. As we get older, we start to realize it's not about achieving spotless perfection. It's about feeling safe, comfortable, and in charge of your own space. So forget about scrubbing on hands and knees or shifting furniture just to mop behind it. We're going practical. We're going simple. We're going gentle on your body. Hack number 1, the sock mop. Got hardwood floors or tile? Skip hauling out the big mop and bucket. Instead, grab a fluffy pair of old socks. Spritz the bottoms with a gentle cleaner or white vinegar mix, slip them on like slippers, and shuffle around. That's it. You're cleaning the floor just by walking to the fridge. It's the kind of chore that hardly feels like a chore at all. If you're feeling fancy, there are microfiber foot pads made specifically for this, but honestly, thick old socks do the job perfectly. Ass hack number 2. Sit while you scrub. And no, that doesn't mean sitting and scrubbing while still twisting and bending. It means bringing the mess to you. Got a pile of dishes. Stack them in a tub or basin and carry it over to the table. Settle into a sturdy chair with a backrest, take your time, and do what you can. The same applies to folding laundry, ironing, or wiping down containers. Whenever possible, bring the task to a seated, comfortable height. You'll accomplish more with less pain. As hack number 3, use reacher grabbers for more than just picking things up. Posters, those claw tools for grabbing stuff off the floor. They're not just for rescuing lost socks under the couch. You can use them to dust blinds, wipe baseboards, retrieve light laundry from the washer, and even pull small items off shelves. Tape a microfiber cloth to the end with a rubber band, and you've got yourself a lazy man's dusting wand. It saves your back, your knees, and your dignity. Hack number 4, make your shower clean itself. If you hate scrubbing tile and tubs, welcome to the club. Instead, try this. Get a dish wand, the kind with a sponge on the end, and fill it with half vinegar and half dish soap. Leave it hanging in the shower. Every couple of days while you're already in there, give the walls and corners a quick once over. No bending, no fuss, just a swift swipe while you're warm and standing. Rinse it off with the shower head and you're done. It won't give you a hotel-level gleam, but it'll keep mildew at bay without the drama. As hack number 5, 1-minute room resets. This one's a mental trick, but boy, does it work. Tell yourself you'll clean just one thing for 60 seconds. That's it. Start with the surface right in front of you, maybe the kitchen counter or your bedside table. Set a timer if you need to. 1 minute, one small victory, and then stop or don't. Sometimes the momentum carries you forward. But even if it doesn't, that's still one more minute of cleaning than you had before. It counts. Hack number 6, laundry baskets with wheels. It's astonishing how many people still drag heavy baskets across the house like it's 1962. You don't have to do that. Lightweight hampers with wheels are a total game changer. They glide over carpet, tile, and hardwood. You can use them to collect laundry, move groceries, or carry cleaning supplies from room to room. No lifting, no straining, just roll and go. Hack number 7, the bedtime tidy tray. Keep a shallow tray next to your bed. Every night, spend a few seconds tossing in anything that doesn't belong, loose tissues, wrappers, reading glasses, pens, whatever. It's your little catch-all station. In the morning, take it with you to the next room and empty it bit by bit as you move around. This keeps your room from descending into chaos without requiring a full cleaning session. Hack number 8, dryer sheets for dusting. A static cling is annoying on clothes, but it's your secret weapon against dust. Used dryer sheets still have plenty of dust, grabbing power, and they're soft on surfaces. Wipe down baseboards, fan blades, and blinds without spraying a thing. They trap dust instead of kicking it into the air, which is ideal if you have allergies or asthma. Our hack number 9, magnetic stick for under appliances. Drop a fork behind the stove. You could crawl on the floor, or you could use a telescoping magnetic stick. These little tools were originally made for picking up screws in garages, but they work like a charm for retrieving lost items in tight spaces. Some even come with LED lights. You don't have to clean under the fridge every week, but once a month, give it a sweep with one of these, and you're golden. Hack number 10, don't clean what doesn't need it. This might sound silly, but listen closely. If you haven't used that guest room in 6 months, stop dusting it every week. Close the door. Done. If that vase on the shelf is too high to reach safely, maybe it doesn't need to be there. Or maybe you dust it once a season, not every Sunday. You are not obligated to maintain museum standards. You are allowed to choose ease over effort. Now, here's something people don't often talk about. Pain doesn't always come from big movements. Sometimes it's the little repeated ones. Twisting your wrist to squeeze a spray bottle, gripping a heavy pan, reaching up every few minutes while vacuuming. All those small strains accumulate. So when you're choosing cleaning tools, think about ergonomics. Look for wide handles with soft grips, lighter materials, and long handles so you don't have to bend. It's not just about comfort, it's about protecting your joints over the long haul. Here's a lazy but brilliant idea. Split your home into zones. Monday could be just the kitchen sink and counters. Tuesday, just the bathroom mirror and toilet. Wednesday, living room surfaces. Each zone gets maybe 10 minutes of attention max. No deep cleaning, just a refresh. By the end of the week, your home stays consistently decent without exhausting you all at once. And if you live with someone or have visitors regularly, here's one more golden rule. Don't be afraid to delegate. Asking for help doesn't make you weak. It makes you smart. If your grandkid is visiting and scrolling their phone, hand them the vacuum. If your neighbor drops by, ask if they can carry that heavy box of recyclables. Most people are happy to help. They just don't know what you need unless you say it. Another trick, use gravity. Sounds silly, but hear me out. Let dirt fall down to where it's easy to reach. Wipe shelves from top to bottom so everything lands in one spot. Sweep into one pile. Work from higher areas down. This way, you're not cleaning the same place twice and you save time. And while we're talking about saving time, stop hunting for cleaning supplies. Keep a small caddy in each room or floor with the basics, a cloth, a spray, maybe a glove. That way, you're not wandering the house looking for things. It's right there, easy and ready. Even better. Switch to multi-use products. One spray for glass, counters, and sinks. One cloth that works on most surfaces. The fewer tools you need, the less overwhelming it feels to even begin. It's all about lowering the resistance between you and that first step. I know some people feel ashamed about not keeping up with housework the way they used to, but I'm here to tell you there's no shame in adjusting. There's strength in being kind to yourself. There's wisdom in knowing when to rest. You don't need to fight your body. You need to work with it. And when you do, even the simplest little habits can transform how your home feels. Not because it looks perfect, but because it supports you. Let's talk about furniture sliders. Not the heavy, duty ones movers use, but the soft bottom ones you can leave under chair and table legs. With these, you don't need to lift furniture to clean under it. You can nudge it with your hip, clean the spot, then push it right back. They glide over tile, wood, even low carpet. No lifting, no help needed, and no risk of pulling something trying to do it the hard way. Next trick, cleaning wipes, but not just for cleaning. Keep a pack in every room. These are your emergency response team for little messes. Spill on the counter, wipe. Dust on the remote, wipe. Mystery splatter on the microwave, wipe. But here's the extra hack, use them on yourself. Got sticky fingers or greasy hands after cooking. No walk to the bathroom needed. These wipes are a mobility lifesaver. Bonus tippy, get the extra large ones if gripping is hard. Less rubbing, more surface area, quicker job. Now, let's deal with one of the worst jobs in the house, the toilet. If you dread scrubbing that bowl, you're not alone. But you don't have to do it every few days. Drop-in toilet tablets are your lazy best friend. Just toss one in the tank. It helps clean every time you flush. Then once a week, or whenever you have the energy, use a long-handled disposable toilet wand. No bending, no nasty brush to clean afterward. Use it, chuck it, done. Here's another underrated gem, a hand vacuum. The cordless kind you can keep right beside the couch or by your bed. They're light, fast, and perfect for crumbs, pet hair, or little spills. No dragging out the big vacuum cleaner. Just reach for the mini one, zap the mess, and move on. It doesn't clean deep, but it cleans fast, and that's what counts when your energy is running on fumes. Now, let's talk smells. If your home smells clean, it feels clean. That's not just psychological. It actually helps motivate you to stay on top of things. So use scent to your advantage. Essential oil diffusers, plug-in air fresheners, even a pot of cinnamon water simmering on the stove can lift your mood. Want a shortcut? Toss a dryer sheet in the trash can. Put one behind the toilet. Slip one behind the couch. It freshens the air without effort. What about windows? No need to wrestle with sprays and paper towels anymore. Microfiber window cloths are a one-swipe wonder. Just dampen them slightly and wipe the glass. They don't leave streaks. No squeezing, no pressing hard. You can clean a window in 30 seconds with a light hand. And remember, you don't have to do every window, just the ones you actually look through. Got pets? Bless their furry hearts, but the shedding, not so cute. Keep a lint roller in every room. And here's a trick. Use a damp rubber glove on fabric surfaces. Rub it lightly across your couch or chair cushions, and the hair will clump up like magic. It's way easier than hauling out the vacuum, and it saves your wrists from squeezing that lint roller over and over. Let's address the elephant in the room, dust. It comes back faster than most visitors, but you don't need to fight it daily. Just do it smart. Use a Swiffer-style duster with an extendable handle. Get the kind that traps dust instead of moving it around. And here's the trick. Don't go after everything. Prioritize eye, level areas, and the spots you touch often. Remotes, nightstands, keyboards. Let the top of the bookshelf collect dust in peace if it's not hurting anyone. Now a bit of psychology. Ever notice how we often put off cleaning because it feels like too much? That's where the clean as you go habit works wonders. When you brush your teeth, take 10 seconds to wipe the sink. After you microwave something, wipe the turntable. Done with a plate. Rinse and toss it in the dishwasher. These little blinks of effort prevent messes from building up into monsters that take all day to fight later. Let's simplify further. If bending is painful, get a small dustpan and broom set with a long handle, no more crouching. They even sell dustpans that stand on their own so you can sweep debris in with one hand. And if you're really tired, use a handheld vacuum instead of the broom entirely. Press a button and let it do the rest. Here's something few people do, but it's life-changing. Declutter your cleaning supplies. Too many bottles, tools, and cloths just create chaos. Stick to one multi-surface spray, one glass spray, one toilet product, and one general disinfectant. 4 things, that's all you need. Store them in a tote bag, basket, or wheeled cart so you can move them easily from room to room. Simplicity is power. Speaking of power, don't underestimate the power of good lighting. Bright spaces feel cleaner even when they're not spotless. Open curtains, turn on the lamp, add a daylight bulb where it's dark. This not only helps you spot messes without squinting, but it also lifts your mood, which helps you feel more capable. What about the fridge? Deep cleaning it feels like a job for someone with knees that still bend. So don't deep clean. Instead, once a week, do what I call the expired grab. Open the fridge, stand there, and grab just one thing that's old, sticky, or expired. Toss it, done. One item a week keeps the chaos away. And once a month, wipe one shelf with a damp cloth while you're already standing there. It adds up. Let's talk energy, not just physical energy, but mental energy. Cleaning isn't just hard on your body, it's tiring to even think about. So make it easier on your brain. Keep a small dry erase board on your fridge or wall with 3 simple cleaning tasks per week, not daily, weekly. That's it. Wipe sink, sweep entryway, toss expired food, check them off. It feels satisfying. You feel in control. And don't forget your phone. Set a gentle reminder, maybe once every 3 days, that just says one small thing. It could be anything. Water the plant, shake the doormat, spray the bathroom mirror. That little nudge helps break the fog and makes cleaning feel like a choice, not a chore. Now, a slightly controversial tip: close the door. Literally. If your guest room is cluttered and you don't have the energy to deal with it right now, close the door. That's not quitting. That's prioritizing. Focus on the spaces you actually live in: the kitchen, the living room, your bedroom. If those 3 are clean-ish, your home will feel 10 times more peaceful. And finally, give yourself permission to rest. Rest isn't what you do after you clean. It's part of the cleaning process. You do 10 minutes of wiping, then you sit. You sweep a little, then you stretch. You put a load of laundry in, then you watch something funny while it spins. That rhythm, effort, then ease keeps you from crashing, because crashing leads to giving up, and giving up leads to bigger messes later. You don't have to impress anyone. You don't have to keep up with your neighbor's spotless porch or your daughter-in-law's perfect pantry. You're allowed to clean like someone who has lived, someone who's earned a little grace. Because at the end of the day, it's not but a gleaming floor or streak-free windows. It's about dignity. It's about peace. It's about choosing what matters and letting go of what doesn't. And if that means using sock mops and grabber tools and closing a few doors now and then, so be it. Your home should work for you. And if you made it to the end of this video, that probably means you're the kind of person who cares, who wants to do better, who wants to feel better. So if this helped even a little, consider subscribing. I'll be here with more tips that don't wear you out, but lift you up. And hey, let me know in the comments what's your favorite lazy cleaning trick. Or even better, what's one chore you've sworn never to do again? Let's share the wisdom and the shortcuts.